Howdy boys, it's MPC and today we're going to be customizing the brand new Ocelot Virtue that Rockstar's just added into the game as part of the second half of the Los Santos Drug Wars update. Currently, the only way to obtain the car is by completing the new missions that were released with this half of the update. And then at the end of it, they will give you the car. I'll have a second video going into more depth about that coming out shortly. But for now, we're going to customize the car. All I've done to it so far is change it to white so we have a clean canvas. And let's dive into it. I'm very excited. We're going to be customizing it in the agency because you can equip it with all kinds of Amani tech stuff. But first up, we have some canards. I'm not sure I'm liking the fins too much. I think it looks messy. It is an Ocelot vehicle. And Ocelots are cats. I don't hate the idea of canards at the very least, so we're going to go with those. Armor, we're going to go 100% on that. Armor plating, we can add some armor plating on the side because it is an Amani tech vehicle, but I think I'm just going to go for a style build. I know body armor can sometimes get in the way of liveries because they're not really like made for each other. They're not built with the other in mind, you know, so the body armor could go over a livery and I don't want that. We're going to skip out on that. Brakes, we're going to do race brakes. Bumpers, we have a lot of options, 14 here. They do get pretty big. Oh, there's that like Centenario style outline with the carbon. It's a little big for my liking though. Another sweeper bumper. Ew. I think I like the street splitter. That's looking quite nice. Maybe we go with the secondary version of that. For the diffuser, it comes with the primary trim diffuser. I think we change that to secondary. I don't want to GT that. That looks terrible. For the engine, we're going to max that out. For the canards on the front end, oh, okay, they're all pretty nice looking, very clean. Just to match the back end, we're gonna go with the street splitter canards. They look the best because they're parallel lines. They won't like eventually intersect or anything. For the Amani tech, we're gonna throw on a missile lock on jammer. Lights, we're gonna xenon that. I'm gonna throw on a neon kit as well. I think just a front, back, and side white would look quite nice. For livery, we've got all kinds of things here. I have no clue what I want to go for. Oh, there's like a yellow two-tone. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Estancia Racing, not too bad either. Camo, I cannot see. And then this is the one that it comes with. We'll come back to the livery after the color. For the mirrors, it comes with primary mirrors. We can also do carbon mirrors. You know what? Because the spoiler and the cannons are black, or carbon I should say, we'll go with the carbon mirrors. Plate, we're going to go yellow and black. Proxy mines, yeah, let's throw them on. And onto the respray. I think this car would look super crisp in a cream. I'm not gonna lie. Even a brown maybe? Ooh, Ocelot. What colors are Ocelots? I'm pretty sure there's some sort of brown. I like the saddle brown. I'm digging that actually. Let's check out some other colors. Light blue looks sicko. The yellow is very aggressive as well. I want to go with something cool. And I think the coolest thing that we're gonna get is some type of brown. I'm thinking either sandy or saddle brown. I'm leaning a little more towards the saddle brown right now. Pearlescent, it's a creek brown pearlescent. What if we made that like ice white? Nope, that's way too bright. So it's that creek brown. Maybe a maple brown would look pretty nice. Makes it glow a little more. I like that. The saddle brown is a very pretty shade. I actually like the saddle brown more, so we're gonna go with that one. Secondary color is the top and the splitter. Oh, as well as the engine and the exterior. Oh my god. Okay, so we need a good color for this, definitely. I think we can offset it a little bit, but maybe not make it too different. If there's a roof option to carbon it, I'm probably gonna go for that. I kind of like the chocolate brown. That looks super cool. Or maybe the bison brown. Chocolate brown and bison brown. Or maybe we could just go with like a matte black. But I want it to stand out a little bit. I think it would look nice if we were to use some different shades of brown. Like with the tiramisu Thrax that we did before. That looked beautiful. Let's start out with the bison brown. I think will give the best accenting on the rest of the car. For a trim color, some type of brown as well. Maybe bison brown as well. That looks really good actually. For the roof, please. No carbon. Okay. That might change our plan here. Let's go through the rest of the options, then we'll revisit the respray. For our skirts, I feel like having carbon or just like, this is really weird. I'm in a very strange predicament here. So we can do a carbon skirt. I actually quite like the fins. That's very odd. I don't usually like fins, but I don't think they look too shabby. Secondary street skirt maybe is the way to go right now. Worst case, we'll carbon all of these options. Spoiler. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is where the magic is going to happen. I don't like that spoiler that it comes with by default. Interesting. Okay, as odd as this sounds, I actually like the GT spoiler the most. That's super weird. There's the one that attaches to the body, which there's like the small version And then there's the medium version that looks like, you know, what the Zentorno has and stuff. But I just don't feel like this car is as built for it. So I like the detached wing. I think that looks really sick. I think we're just going to have to go carbon on all of these options. I think it looks so... Or maybe we go secondary and we switch to something that will work with a matte black secondary. That might be the move here. Do we want a sun strip? I don't think it looks too bad, but it's for sure not going to look good unless we change the secondary color. Okay. Maybe we'll try the black Fukuru one. Suspension, we're going to drop it. It doesn't do anything. For the suspension, we're going to drop it all the way to sport suspension. Doesn't do all that much, but that's okay. For the trunk, that looks pretty cool, actually. I really just wish you could make the roof carbon. That would change so many things. I think we're gonna leave it the stock trunk, as well as it's as proud of Rockstar as I am of how beautiful they made the shape. I feel like it just looks like a rhino plating. This Ocelot vehicle is supposed to be like cat-like, you know? Yeah, I don't think I'm digging that too much. So we're gonna stick with the stock trunk. And then for wheels, I think these are quite good looking rims, but I do think we're gonna find better elsewhere. The Mercy concaves are pretty good replicas of this. Yeah, look, it's like the same thing. Or the Segoys. That looks super good, actually. I like the Segoys a lot. Wheel color, I think we're just gonna keep them black, unless could go with white. Oh, this doesn't look too bad. This looks like coffee. I kind of dig that, actually. We could even go darker on the rims here and make them like a dark brown. That would match the secondary color quite well. Just go with a full chocolate build or something, coffee build, whatever you want to call it. I do think the white rims suits it a little bit more if I were to go with these browns. I think we stick with black for now and then play around with the colors a little bit more. But for the tires, we're going to bulletproof those. Tire smoke, I'm going to leave. And then for windows, we'll just do a light smoke. That matches with pretty much everything. Sick. Okay. Okay, back to our colors. I think we're going to need a little bit of an overhaul here. I don't know. The brown is like growing on me. This is tough. Maybe we change the secondary color to black first, a matte black. I like that. Then our primary color, we can just mess around with. This is just, it's a lot more boring is the only thing. Other one looks kind of sick. Maybe we just need to make it a lighter brown. This bleach brown looks really good, actually. You know what? I think this is what I want to go for. I like this bleach brown. For the pearlescent, it is also bleached brown. The pearlescent is also bleached brown, but I think maybe we should make it a little whiter. Oh my god, it looks like it's glazed. Okay, maybe the cream. The cream is like in between bleached brown and ice white. Yeah. This is the way to go. This is the way to go for sure. The interior is not too bad as a shade of brown already. I do think we should change it to like, maybe like a cream would look good. Yeah. This looks so good. Okay. I did want to visit the roof options one more time because I kind of skipped over those. All roof scoops. Do any of these look good? Not especially. If anything, this flat one doesn't look too shabby. I kind of like that really flat one. Yeah, the sports racing scoop looks absolutely amazing. And then for a livery, that's the very last thing, and then we will be done with our customization. We could go with these like diagonal racing stripes, cut the vehicle in half there. Camo. Not sure I'm liking any of these, to be honest. If anything, I would probably go with this. It's just like chops the car in half, but I don't think it looks all that good. I think the car looks better in just a very clean, sleek build. The Fukuru is plenty. If only there was a little two-tone to maybe like fill in that space right there, that would look absolutely amazing. But other than that, we're almost done. The very last thing is I want to change the rear bumper to the primary trim diffuser so that we can see the lines there. Other than that, now we are complete. Now the build is finished. I think it looks absolutely amazing. Let's take it out. So no sound test for you guys because this is an electric vehicle. As you guys can tell, it is an absolute monster. It takes off so fast. I think there's contention for the new fastest vehicle in GTA Online. It's actually that quick. The top speed doesn't seem like it's all that great, but the vehicle handles really well, I think. It feels a little slippery to control sometimes just because you're going pretty quick, but the vehicle accelerates so fast, like Torero levels fast. And I think that's really saying something because the Torero EXO is an absolute beast off the line. I'm really excited to see where this gets placed in terms of vehicle rankings. See if it can disrupt the supercars class a little bit, maybe knock the Emirates down a peg. But yeah, super cool vehicle. But that's going to wrap it up for this customization. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed the video, comment down below and let me know what you think about this vehicle, and let me know what you thought of my build. Sub to my channel if you guys are new. I'll be covering more of the Los Santos Drug Wars update as it comes out and as I discover more things. Sub to the channel if you guys are new, and that's about it. Take care, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace!